You don't need a team. You don't need software. You don't need to write a single line of code to run a real business in 2026. You need one folder. Let me show you what's inside it. This is what everyone thinks a business needs: a pile of apps, one tool to find the work, which is a monthly subscription, another tool to do the work, another subscription, a virtual assistant to check it, who you have to pay and manage, and a fifth app to deliver it, glued to the other four with settings nobody understands. That's the old picture, and it's exactly why most people never start. Now watch, every one of those jobs is really just a set of instructions, and instructions can live in a plain text file. So the real picture is one folder on your computer with a handful of small files inside it and Claude, the AI, reading them. That's it. That's the whole business. Each file in that folder is called a SKILL.md. Don't let the name scare you. It's a plain text file you can open in Notepad. The top 3 lines say its name, what it does, and when to use it. Everything below is written in the same plain English you'd use to brief a new hire on their first day. No code anywhere, just the instructions for one job. If you can write a to-do list, you can write one of these. Here's the part most people miss. You are not building software. You're writing down jobs and letting Claude run them. The team that makes Claude figured this out early. The best results don't come from one big complicated program. They come from a few simple pieces working together. A folder of small files, one per job, is exactly that. You wrote the jobs. The thinking is already built in. Now I'm going to be honest with you. This won't run a hospital, do your taxes, or build the next big app. That still takes real engineers and licensed humans checking every step. But the kind of business one person actually runs, a newsletter, a small service, a little shop, one folder is genuinely all you need. Let me show you one real folder. Call it Newsletter Business and watch it fill up. A file to find the work, that's the research, it digs up the month's angle and one tip worth sending. A file to do the work, the draft, written in the client's voice, not robot voice, theirs. A file to check the work, the polish, plain English, phone length, every link real. And a file to deliver it, the package, the finished newsletter, plus 3 subject lines and the note you send the client. Add a quick intake so it knows who the client is and one conductor file that runs them in order. 4 jobs, 4 files, 1 folder. You point it at one client, type/run newsletter, and out comes the finished newsletter right here on screen, ready for you to approve before a single word goes out. You didn't open 5 apps. You didn't hire anyone. That folder is the business. So here's your Saturday. About an hour, start to finish, 10 minutes to install Claude Code on your laptop, then pick just one job, the most boring thing you do every week, and write one SKILL.md for it in plain English. 20 minutes, run it, 5 minutes. You won't have the whole business by lunch, and that's fine. You'll have the first file in the folder working, doing one real job for you. Next Saturday, you add the second file. That is how the folder fills up, and no code ever. Comment folder below and I'll send you this exact newsletter business folder ready to open and run, plus a one-page map of the 4 jobs every business comes down to. And come build it with us free inside Agent Skills Academy, where non-coders post their first working file every Saturday. The link is in the description. I'll see you Saturday.